Hello YouTube and hello to all my Barnbarns. This is the moment at least I and the VIBs has been waiting for. Everything about the donation. We did not hit our goal, and as promised, I said I would donate 50% of my house that I sold when I was a real estate agent in Thailand last year, which got sold this month. But just because we couldn't reach our goal, I ended up putting in my entire cut from the house, which is 40,000 Swedish crowns. Now I want to say thank you to the Barnbarns, the VIBs that have been helping us reaching our goal. What was the final money count? Well, sit back, relax, and enjoy the interview. This is me, Morfar, saying thank you, I fucking love you. Now let's keep fighting. Let's keep fighting. Yeah. Hello Barnbarns and all the rest of the YouTube, and the reason why I said Barnbarns is because you guys are the ones that made all this possible. Right now I'm going to interview Mr. Rolf here about the diabetics. Rolf, maybe you can say who you are.
Hello there, my name is Rolf Lövgren. I'm a medical doctor, a GP, and among my patients I meet a lot of diabetic patients, both of type 1 and type 2.
Good. So there you see, and we are going to question Rolf, who is an expert on the subject, about what diabetics is all about. So Rolf, first of all, diabetics, in essence, what is that?
Diabetic is a sickness which makes the body unable to take care about the carbohydrates. We have an organ in the body, pancreas,
yeah,
who produce insulin.
Yes.
And there are, two ways which make it not function. Either you have too little of insulin, or the insulin that the body produces is not right.
Okay, it's too much, or
it could be
maybe
too low,
and
it could be wrong produced. It doesn't work to take care of the carbohydrate.
Insulin acts like what I've read. It's like for each cell in the body, it acts like a key.
Yeah.
For everything to work.
We have stores where we stores the sugar.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the liver and the muscle.
Yeah.
And the insulin is the key to put the sugar in the stores.
Yeah. So that's the key.
Yeah.
So that if a person with type 1 or type 2 has diabetics, then they need to take shots, right? Insulin shots. There are other ways, right?
Yes.
What is the other ways instead of taking shots?
We could say that if you eat carbohydrates, insulin is necessary.
Yeah.
Because if it doesn't function, the level of sugar in the blood gets too high, and it's very risky.
I experienced that because my little sister, Ella, you know Ella,
I know well.
She has type 1, as everyone knows, and she has started a diet without it. She's only eating meat and, good vegetables like mushrooms and stuff like that. And now her insulin levels, or the blood sugar levels.
What she need?
The blood sugar levels have started to stabilize.
Yeah.
So that's part of the process.
Yeah.
Because she excludes that.
Yeah.
And
also, it's a lot of research. One, what cause diabetic? And you know, we have a lot of person here in Sweden. We have a professor in Linköping who has done research for, I think it's almost 40 years on special kids as type 1.
Type 1, the type 1 kids I told you about in earlier vlogs.
Sorry, no cause has been found.
No.
So it's unknown yet.
No, but so a type 1 person, are everyone born with it, the type 1, or can it be developed later?
It could, usually, I mean, there are small kids that are type 1 diabetic show up very soon in their lives.
Yes.
It could also show up later.
Like, for example, what is
before school?
Before school.
Yeah.
So not maybe maybe a 15-year-old guy.
Yeah,
kid.
it's also type 1.
That's
and
type
also, I mean, grown-up people could also
develop type 1.
Yeah, type 1. Every time when we meet a person who have high level of sugar in the blood or urine, we test if it is type 1 or type 2.
What is the main difference between type 1 and type 2, and which one is the most dangerous one?
Type 1 usually is lack of insulin.
Yes, that's the lack of insulin.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Type 2 could be lack of insulin, or lower produce of insulin, or the insulin which produced are wrong.
Okay.
It doesn't work against carbohydrates, and it's developed a kind of resistance.
Resistance against. Okay, so but what I understand, type 2 is the most common, or in most cases, you get later in life.
Yeah, but occasionally, and sorry to say, we see nowadays type 2 diabetes show up earlier in life than before. Even young people get type 2.
And my question here is it, you know, my best friend died of type 1.
Yeah. A good friend of mine also died of that, of hypoglycemia.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you see why I do this, and because my little sister is also.
Yeah, I can understand.
But the risk for a person with type 1, for example, is it a large risk that they can die because of?
Sure. And it's very dangerous both if they get low in the sugar.
Yeah, he got low.
Yeah, but also if they get very high, because the body gets sour.
And
the pH get down, and it's very dangerous.
And what is most dangerous, high or low? Low, you fall down.
Yeah, I would say that if they go down and get hypoglycemia, it's a very quick reaction in the body, and if they don't get some sugar,
for example, if they are alone, and it happens,
I would say
that happened to David.
Yes, and also my good friend, he died because he was alone.
Yeah, and I feel like this is the main reason why we're doing this, because I feel like it's starting to get a trend. You said it's unlucky you see that more and more type 2. You see more of that. For a couple of years ago, they said that every 8 seconds one person dies on diabetics, and now the latest research was every 7 seconds is one person dying. So it's starting to get into a trend. It's more and more people getting diabetic. Do you think it's a very dangerous? Can it be in the end the new plague? Can it start to be very, very common?
I think it is already.
You think that?
Yeah, it is.
The numbers, do you think it's because in Asian countries there's not a lot of diabetics there? I've seen on the papers. Yeah. But do you think it's because we live an unhealthy life, or?
You know, as I told before,
Yeah.
the reason why we get it
is the
in type 2, I think it could be some good infection or some other cases who
Yeah.
makes the person develop diabetes.
yeah.
But we don't know for sure.
Nah.
But I mean, type 2 diabetes, I should say lucky for them, there is some treatment we can use. We don't cure them,
No,
but we make them healthy.
Yeah, they can. It's easier for a type 2
Yes.
instead of a type 1.
It function also at type 1,
Yeah.
but let's say a boy or a girl who get type 1 in their age of 4, 5, 6, it's not so easy to handle them just with food.
No.
So I think type
Then-
1 in kids, you used to have insulin
Yes.
shot.
Sure.
But one can try to reduce the carbohydrates even.
But I feel sorry for you kids, because when I was a little kid and got the school shots because of vaccine,
Everyone.
I was really scared of that.
Yeah.
But I feel sorry for the kids because they need to take several shots every day.
A lot, yeah.
How many shots can it vary from? If
It could be from 2 to 4, 5 times a day.
so, it can be very much. And
much,
especially
yes.
for the small kids who needs to do this every day.
Every day.
They usually
I think-
take it
I think-
here in the stomach, right?
Yeah, for
they
example,
take first some fat and
Usually they change places,
yeah, okay.
so they don't
because
get it's it's
sore.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
they start to
Yes,
get sore.
yeah.
But the main reason they do it here is because it's close to the
it's very easy to give it here, and it's a little fat.
yeah,
it's
so it
very
doesn't
easy
feel,
to give it there
feel much.
because they give it just under
Yeah,
the
I've seen
skin.
my little sister taking it other
Subcutaneous.
places. Yes, like if she feels sore, she takes maybe where there is fat,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
And so, we, the Barnbarns, and me, I contribute as well, but thank you very much, especially, or it's the VIBs, they call that my Barnbarn is my fan base on YouTube.
Oh, I know.
We have accomplished 110,000 Swedish crowns.
It's great. It's
Huh?
great. It's great.
110,000 Swedish crowns.
It's great.
For YouTube community.
Yeah.
What do you think do you think it's like that YouTube is starting to be such an impact? Because 110,000 crowns is a lot.
It's a lot of money, and every money going for the research of why people get diabetes
Yeah.
is like God.
Yeah.
And I must honor YouTube to be interested and do this for every sick person in diabetes.
Yeah, so
It's great.
There you hear, guys.
It's great.
I try to say it all the time, and most of you understand this, but it's so important that the 110,000 crowns is going to a foundation here in Sweden.
Yeah, it's great.
But that won't stop it to not help the rest of the world, right?
Yeah.
It will help the rest of the world as
Yeah.
well.
Great.
So it's not just in Sweden. When I do to the foundation, which it's basically a network of scientists, because if they find something,
Yeah.
well, there you go. And also the money goes to expenses for the maybe the type 1 kids in Linköping Universitetssjukhus. And I thought that was wonderful. And how much do you think 110,000 Swedish crowns can do as an impact on the research? And if
It's a lot of it's great. It's great. It's gonna be a lot of work. Good work.
here, good work, guys. Good
Thank
work.
you, YouTube.
Yeah, there you go, guys. So we are not stopping here. We are. This was just a drop off the money,
Yeah.
and continue our journey. And we are going to keep fighting
keep fighting
You
diabetics.
do that, and we do it also
Yeah.
together.
So I have to thank you very much.
Thank you, Richard.
Thank you, Rolf.
Great.
Thank you for being here with my
Thank
Barnbarns. And
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, good, wonderful. So yeah, with that, guys, that was the interview with a real life doctor. Wonderful, wonderful. Now,
He also, you know. We know each other well.
yeah, we do. So it's wonderful. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much, and let's keep fighting. Let's keep fighting.
Yes.
Bye, guys.
Bye.